Unbox the world, feel the thrill. Turning the crank, life's a carousel. Review each treasure, give it a seal. Powerbomb Nation keeps it real.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Powerbomb Nation. And we have a special unboxing for you today. And it is the Magic the Gathering Foundations, the new set just released by Wizards of the Coast. And if you're looking to get back into Magic the Gathering, this is what they tell you that you need. So we're going to open up the box here and see what all is included. So evidently, thousands and thousands of old school Magic players are getting back into the Magic the Gathering game because of Foundations. Foundations is a set that's supposed to last for 5 years. That's until 2029. This is supposed to be the core set. And we had pre-ordered all of the little boxes and everything that you could get for Foundations so we could open them up here on the channel for you so you know exactly what you're getting into. So we'll go ahead and put it up on the big screen here. Now, this is the beginner's box. Let me go ahead and get this wrapping off of it, and then we will talk about what's inside. So inside, it has 2 instant play decks, 2 learn to play guides, 8 jumpstart decks, and 2 spin downs and 2 play mats. So this is a relatively Magic in a box that you can go purchase and you can instantly start playing Magic the Gathering. Now, one of the things I'll notice about the box to begin with, it's no different than a board game. This is a, this will go probably right into our board game cabinet. So we have it there to play with everything else. So we'll take that off, and we have a pack here. We'll save that to see what's in it later. We got 2. This just tells you some of the other stuff that you can buy. We have the starter collection that should be here any day now. We have the pre-release. I have a pre-release that we'll unbox in another video, so check that out. And I believe we have the bundle and some play boosters coming. So there, and it's got a QR code that you can scan to get any of your Magic needs. Here is the new Magic the Gathering Foundation Rules Reference Guide. So you get 2 of those so you can learn how to play. This is the Vampires deck Quick Start Guide. So this is one of the decks you get, and then you get the Cats deck, which here is a quick start guide to the Cats deck that will teach you how to play each individual deck with the cards inside. Oh, wow. The playmats are actually nice. I was thinking this was going to be kind of a generic, like the ones you get with the Star Wars, where they're just kind of foam, or not foam, but paper, for no other term. This is an actual playmat. It's hard and pretty cool. I mean, this is like a board game setup here. You got your life total, exile, lands, creatures, library, and graveyard. And it folds up really nicely so you can carry it around. We have 2 of those. So 2 playmats. Those are really nice. I will probably use those. And then we got, looks like some counters, +1/+1 counters and stuff. So you got several of those, and maybe some dividers. We have this in here that shows each of the colors. Black is Death and Decay, Raise the Dead, Win by Any Means Necessary. Red, Fury and Chaos. Green, Life and Natural. White, Protection and Order. Blue, Deceit and Intellect. I always played a black and red deck and solid black decks. So this is where I tend to stay in my Magic the Gathering and also in Warcraft. That tends to be where I gravitate towards in these type of games. So, ooh, some 20 sided dice. It's been a while. I haven't played Magic since 1990, probably 98 or so. But we got two of the 20 sided dice here. I like the purple and black. It does go with the theme of the channel, so that will probably be the dice I'll use. I don't see much reason to buy any other dice or counters. So it's cool that in the beginner's box you get a couple dice and you get an undead Magic the Gathering deck. Wow, it's been a while since I had one of these in my hands. And then you got the Cats deck. So let's take a look. Let's do the cat, and then we'll get into the undead here. So in the box, you got the dividers for here. So this actually becomes kind of like you can carry the two decks. You can put the dividers in the middle. So it becomes your carrying case, so to speak. So in the Cats deck, you got the Cats deck profile. You do not shuffle that. We're going to have our planes. We got some Savannah lines. I remember Savannah lines from when I played. The Leon Sky Hunter, Prideful Parent, more planes. We're going to kind of quickly go through their Pacifism. Pacifism, I believe, was a newer card the last time I played. So it's got some new artwork on it. Helpful Hunter, Vanguard. Oh, so we have the Vampires deck here. And so we got some Swamps. Highborn Vampire. Now, this will be the one I would be in on playing the Vampire deck, I think. Always loved the artwork on Magic the Gathering. It was always really cool. I liked getting the cards signed when I used to go to Comic Cons and things like that. Let's see the healing. So we got healing. So it's kind of got them all divided up by category. So you'd have to put the decks together. So we got some pirates and we got some blue. So they give you a good cross section of cards here. So you're going to get plenty of stuff. Then we got wizards. And more islands. So we'll put this back on top. So there's some of the cards you're going to get. And then you get the second pack of cards. Wow, it's really crazy. It's been since like 1998 since I've had Magic cards in my hand. So we got the undead cards. Hungry Ghoul, Eaten Alive. Trying to see what in here that I would know. Skeleton Archer. Swamps. I know the Swamps. They were around. Oh, Goblins. I did have a pretty mean Goblin deck back in the day. The cool thing, Incinerating Blast. I remember when that was came out. The cool thing about the Goblin decks was they were just so fast and vicious. You know, it was do 4 damage here, 2 damage here, 3 damage here right off the bat. Some mountains. We got the Inferno. Oh, that's cool looking. I love the artwork on some of these cards. More mountains. And we're going to get into the elves. I never did, never played a lot of green. Llanowar elves, I remember those. That's a much better artwork than were on the original Llanowar elves. So, you know, it's a good start. Primal. So, a good start of cards that you get here. And then they do send you a little pack here. So we'll go ahead and open up and see what's in there. So please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to do a lot more Magic the Gathering stuff here on the channel. So these must be more of a token. So we got some fairy tokens, some zombie tokens, goblin tokens, a treasurer token, and a cat token. And then you got a few cards here that tell you how to cast spells on your turn. So you got one for each side. And these are just kind of quick reference rules. On your turn, the beginning phase, you untap or turn your cards upright. On the main phase, you'll play a land. You can only play one land per turn, cast creatures and other spells. Then you do your combat phase. Then you do your second main phase, and then the ending phase. And shows you how your battlefield should be laid out, how to cast spells, and then attacking and blocking, which I do know one of the new rules from my understanding is that under the new rules that the blockee or the blocker gets to decide where the damage goes versus where the attacker used to decide where they wanted their damage distributed on there. But these are really cool. It's really cool to have some Magic cards, but new artwork on a lot of these is amazing. The swamps look really good. So there's the Magic the Gathering beginners box. I'm just going to slide these all back in here for the time being until we get all the other stuff in. And it looks like each deck is maybe tri-colored. So we'll do a little more of that and see how that goes. We'll put our 20-sided. I really like the 20-sided dice. That's a really cool box if you're looking to get back into Magic or if you're just starting. This is a fantastic pickup. Like I said, the playmats alone are awesome. And then your guides here to tell you kind of the rules to get back into it. So those are something I will be reading over very soon, learning what has changed and what has not. But thank you so much for tuning in to the channel. Let me know what you think. Are you one of these players that is just getting into Magic, or are you a returning player? From my understanding at the local card shop here, it was a lot of returning players. People haven't played in years that are getting back in with the new Foundation set. And I'm super excited. I pre-ordered this. And like I said, it just came in the mail today. And I wanted to get this video done and out to you all as soon as possible so you could see what's in the beginner box and decide if that's something that you want to go and pick up. So let me know in the comments below. Are you going to go pick up the beginner box? Are you getting back in? Are you a new player? And what do you think of the video? Remember, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below because engagement is absolutely everything. And I need all the engagement I can get from each and every one of you. Let me know what you want to see on the channel, what geek topics you want covered. And may the fandom be with you always.